turn on your notification bell, you will still get those information you are looking for.
Exclusive. Ifeanyi Ubah masterminded Nnamdi Kanu's arrest in exchange for his gubernatorial ambition. The court judgment of the appellate court that quashed all the frivolous charges that federal government leveled against Onyendo, and the stay of execution, the obnoxious stay of execution brought to it by the federal government, has been revealing some certain things concerning how Onyendo was actually brought back to Nigeria, forcefully abducted, punished, tortured in Kenya even before he was brought back to Nigeria. So it has been revealing a lot of things about that federal government, ill-fated, venture. Because as long as we are concerned, it's an ill-fated venture, because federal government will pay dearly, they will pay severely for this action, ignoble action. Now, Senator Ifeanyi Ubah has been fingered, and it happened that he brought his aircraft, he brought logistics that was used to extraordinary rendition Onyendo to Nigeria, because he had an agreement with the Fulani controlled federal government so that they will appoint him the governor of Anambra State. Yes, of course, you know that Nnamdi Kanu was abducted on his arrival at the airport by the Kenya government. Yes, and those in collaboration with Ifeanyi Ubah. So Mazi was detained illegally and tortured for 8 days in Kenya. Ifeanyi Ubah was involved. Yes, he was involved. Then people said it came out, he was denying it, but we know it is true. Yes, Ifeanyi Ubah paid 320 million naira. Nigeria government paid 1 billion. Over 1 billion, not just 1 billion. They paid over 1 billion. And Ifeanyi paid 320 million for logistics and everything. So he reached an agreement with northern leaders to abduct an extraordinary rendition Onyendo, so that they will favor him in the upcoming election of Anambra State then, last year. All right? So now the arrangement they made, they reached an agreement with one of IPOB member in Kenya. They said his name is Ike from Bisen, Imo State. So who they say he was once based in Bangi and later moved to Kenya. Ike, as an IPB member, called Onyendo for an important meeting in Kenya, and Mazi, responded. And Ike came to Kenya without knowing that, Onyendo trusted Ike, of course, and came to Kenya without knowing that Ike has collected bribe from Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, who masterminded the plan to abduct Onyendo. So those behind Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, or abduction, better still, not arrest, please. This is criminal abduction. Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, Joy Bokwe, Governor Hope Uzodimma, that Ike from Bise, and Asai de Kobo. So these people, Mazi was abducted on his arrival at the airport by the Kenyan government and those in collaboration. So Mazi was detained illegally, and he was tortured. Nigeria presidency wanted to travel to London and was informed by Ifeanyi Ubah that Mazi has been kidnapped in Kenya. Then Buhari postponed his visit to UK and called Kenyan government, and they agreed on $1 billion. Then Kenyan took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to hospital because of the terrible torture he has gone through for 8 days, and the 2 security guards has recorded all the things that happened before the Nigerian government bundled Onyendo back to Nigeria and tortured him again in their DSS custody. So Senator Ifeanyi Ubah gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu up in exchange for him to be made the governor of Anambra State. So that Ike has been moved from Kenya back to Burundi, where he's hiding. So Why we are bringing all these things, this exclusive, content out? Because of what is happening now in the court. As the court have said that, look, Buhari and his government that accomplished it, they criminally abducted Onyendo. They erred in all legal fronts in this issue. So the people who planned this, the perpetrators, we have seen them. $1 billion Nigerian money was given to Kenya. $1 billion. This money will be used to put, power, energy to at least 3 zones in the southern Nigeria. Southern Nigeria. If you put $1 billion into power, it will be significant in the southern Nigeria. Yes, but look at what they did. They used it to go and exchange for Onyendo. If this money, half of it is used judicially to fight Boko Haram, to fight insurgency in the northern Nigeria, by now we'll be saying another thing. We'll be singing praises of the Nigerian government for their gallantry, the troops of government. But look at what they're doing with it. Kenyan government has pocketed $1 billion to their coffers, Uhuru Kenyatta. And so that is it. Look at them. Joe Ibokwe, Hope Ozodimma, Asadu Kobo. So these are the people who have done this criminal act. Otherwise, we shouldn't be talking about Onyendu's release. What's supposed to be, at the front burner, supposed to be the referendum, the call for referendum. But now they have taken us a little bit back. Start talking about release Onyendu. Otherwise, all this while we have been talking about release Onyendu should have been, for referendum, hammering on it, firing it from all cylinders. But now they have slowed the pace as we are talking about release. But these things will come to pass. Sooner than later, there will be a bygone, and we'll start in earnest to demand our right. That is our own referendum. That is it. So these are the people. So in case of those who are still working for the Fulani, for one reason or the other, they promise you they will not give it to you. Ifanyoba betrayed his own brother, but what is the governorship position now? Soludo is the governor of Anambra State. It's not Ifanyoba. So he has been deceived, and that's how others will be deceived too. There are people who are still working with the Fulani, those who are coming to the southeast, to say, vote for Atiku Abubakar. He will hand power over to you in 2008 or 2009. He will give you power after one term. Fulani will deceive you. They will deceive you. They have deceived this man, Ifanyoba. They will not stop at that. They will continue. So if you are reaching an agreement with them, it's your business. But one thing is sure, you must not go unpunished. Those who betrayed Onyendu will not go unpunished. They will not go unpunished. Yes,